eyes, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Alright guys, welcome back to the Mokey channel. It has been a few weeks. I have not been posting a lot of stuff lately, but now let's add a new deck to my video collection here. So today something very usual. It's a goat control deck. Very standard deck, I think. Of course, there's always this little bit of discussion, I think, between what is a chaos control deck and what is a goat control deck, because when I saw a video on goatformat.com's YouTube, they were saying, okay, if you play 3 Chaos Sorcerer and 1 BLS and goat, basically goat control engine, it's not goat control but chaos control. But it's kind of, what is a chaos control deck? Every chaos deck is most likely control deck. So for me, if you play a sorcerer in a deck or 2 sorcerer, it's still a goat control deck if you play the real standard goat control. So yeah, so today I will start with that. I will just show you my build. Some may call it goat control, some may call it a mix of chaos control and goat control. So obviously 1 BLS, and because I like to have a lot of like not only 1 banish removal option, I play 2 Chaos Sorcerer. It's not Chaos Store anyway, and it's not a standard Chaos control build with 3 Sorcerer, because I don't like 3 Sorcerers. I play like usually the 2 Air Knights in this deck. I play 1 Breaker, I play 1 Assure Priest. Breaker to get rid of course back row. Assure Priest as the standard aggressor against multiple monsters and against other goats. Yeah, same goes for Tribe Infecting, also great removal card. And then the double Tsukiyomi, because this is a goat control deck. And we play 1 Sangan because Sangan gives us access to so many cards, like Sinister Serpent for example. Sinister is just great, I know I don't need to explain that stuff. And the level 1s as standard for the flip control, and the level 1s of course because, yeah, metamorphosis into Thousand Rays of Strict, right? So the 2 Magician of Faith, I don't play 3, I like 2, and the 1 Morphing Jar to round up the monster count. Really standard, except the 2 Chaos Sorcerers, which yeah, it's kind of my own thing. Pot of Greed, graceful, and do as the standard Trinity. Of course, the power spells, more power spells, more power spells, power spells and power spells. And then we like to add 2 Book of Moon. At least 2 Book of Moon in a goat control deck is not only goat control, but I think most likely in any deck today now, Book of Moon at least 2. And then we start over, we have 3 Scapegoats, and with the 3 Scapegoats we play 3 Metamorphoses. And because we like to control even more with this deck, we like to add a few more other options, and we have 1 Creature Swap and 1 Enemy Controller. The Enemy Controller and Creature Swap of course works well with Sangan, with Sinister Serpent, and other cards like if you flipped already your flip effect monster. And yeah, that also gives you quite some possibilities. Creature Swap is in itself, if you, for example, also turn your Scapegoat in attack position, is right, a sneaky way to inflict a lot of damage to your opponent. Right, but also can be countered by other Scapegoats. So if you trade a Scapegoat against a Scapegoat, that's not so good. And then the 4 standard traps. I think, yeah, not much to say. A lot of people nowadays like to play the fast and chainable traps, so they cut a few of those. But I like to stay very standard in this build, because this is not Chaos Turbo deck. We don't play Night Assailants, we don't play Thunder Dragons, we don't kind of have this handed vantage moment with Raigeki break and stuff, so we just stay very, very firm and standard with the 4 traps here. And what I do now for you is what I have been asked to do in my videos, to lay down all the cards for you again in front so you can see the whole build. I don't load up the monster in the full lists on YouTube. I'm most likely too lazy to type that all in, but I can show you here very quickly the monster lineup. Alright, these to get faster to your cards, of course. And here you have your traps, very easy. Spells. That's the skill point control engine. And that's the power spells. Alright, I think that's the whole deck. Yeah, I know these 2 Chaos Sorcerers are kind of weird, but if you want more banish options, they really do their job. And if you don't want to fully commit into like a real Chaos Control deck, just play whatever you like in this case. And if you want to commit more into the control aspect, you can put these out and just add 1 more creature swap, or like you can also go what I see from people, they add like another flip effect monster, or they even go for floaters like Mystic Tomatoes and stuff. So this is also possible. Like, you have options, you can do what you want. Well, of course, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is it for me. Peace out. Mokey Senpai for you.